Hi guys, JT here. With every Humble Monthly, the question is, what are the games like? Well, here's a bit of information of each game in November 2023's Humble Monthly, to help you decide if it is for you. By using the link provided in the description below, not only will you gain access to this bundle, but you also have the opportunity to support this channel. Your support will mean the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. And number 1. The featured game of this month. Hardspace, Shipbreaker, a game that turns the mundane task of spaceship deconstruction into a deeply satisfying and immersive experience. This game takes you on a future where spaceships are reduced to a pile of scraps, waiting to be transformed into profit. You step into the shoes of a cutter, tasked with disassembling these massive vessels piece by piece. The core gameplay revolves around choosing ships to break down, sorting salvage into different categories, and disposing of them efficiently to meet work orders. The more skillfully you handle the shipbreaking process, the higher the rewards. The game introduces complexities as you progress, from pressurized compartments to hazardous materials, making each shift a challenging and rewarding endeavor. As you earn commendations, you gain access to better tools to make your job easier and more efficient. Shipbreaking becomes a trade, where you learn to build efficiencies and shortcuts while dealing with various ship classes. Hardspace Shipbreaker is a commentary on worker exploitation. You're a cutter burdened with debt and beholden to a corporation that owns your body. The game delves into the oppressive nature of corporate control, where even essential tools and supplies are rented or purchased from the very company you work for. It explores themes of indebtedness and the struggle for dignity in the face of corporate greed. The game's story brings out the developer's stance on these issues through interactions with fellow workers and management. It's a game about being proud of a job well done and fighting for a workplace that respects its labor force. Hardspace Shipbreaker offers a unique blend of satisfying gameplay and a thought-provoking narrative, making it a must-try for those who enjoy methodically disassembling spaceships while reflecting on the darker aspects of corporate exploitation. And number 2 we have WWE 2K23, the 2023 installment in a long-running wrestling video game series. Even though it doesn't reinvent the wheel, it offers several small improvements and additions to the formula that worked in its predecessor. The core gameplay remains similar, but feels more polished, and the inclusion of new features make it a more complete package. The controls in WWE 2K23 are virtually identical to the previous game, but with slight refinements for smoother gameplay. Some legacy issues persist, such as the finicky weapon pickup mechanics and the need to hit multiple reversal buttons, which can be frustrating. However, the game introduces an accessibility feature that lets you choose between button mashing or a mini-game for pinfall escapes. One of the awesome additions is the War Games match type, which faithfully recreates the excitement and chaos of real-life versions. The roster is deep and impressive, and mostly up to date. Technical glitches are also minimal, marking a positive sign for the series. The Showcase mode, with the documentary-style twist, allows you to experience John Cena's career through his biggest losses. While it retains the same framework of completing objectives to unlock rewards, it offers a more substantial and enjoyable experience than the previous edition. Cena's narrations and insights into his opponents add depth to the mode, but the in-game music could use improvement. The My Rise mode offers 2 separate story campaigns with different choice-driven narratives. This year's My Rise is an improvement, with humorous references for dedicated fans. My GM remains a fun-time sync with new match types and options, including the ability to compete against more players. Creating custom superstars has become even more customizable, with additional slots and face mapping features for greater accuracy. WWE 2K23 builds on its predecessor's strengths, providing a more complete package with incremental improvements. While it lacks the novelty of its predecessor's return, it continues the series' positive trajectory, offering an enjoyable wrestling simulation. My brother and I used to play a ton of wrestling, and it has always been great fun. It does bring back some good memories. And number 3 we have Unpacking, a unique and captivating puzzle game that revolves around unpacking someone's possessions during various stages of their life, and masterfully conveys the subtleties of a person's journey through a blend of house decorating and Tetris-style gameplay. The game begins with you in a small room, unpacking items like a Rubik's Cube and a football trophy. As you progress, you transition through different life stages, from college to adulthood, and you witness the character's growth and changes. Unpacking beautifully portrays the significance of seemingly trivial objects that we accumulate over the years, revealing the evolution of a person. A unique strength of the game is its ability to make you feel a connection to the character you're unpacking for. You gradually uncover their personality and history through their belongings. As you move from solo living to shared spaces, you piece together the lives of the individuals who share the house with you, even though you never actually meet them. The game's simple yet charming art style and chiptune music create a nostalgic atmosphere, allowing you to witness technological progress as you grow older alongside the character. The gameplay encourages you to think about the placement of each item, highlighting the importance of organization in a person's life. While Unpacking is a delightful and immersive experience, it has some flaws, such as occasionally hard to identify items, simplistic gameplay in later stages, and limited replayability. Additional modes or a level creator could enhance its longevity. In the end, Unpacking successfully captures the essence of transitions in life, the excitement of exploring new possibilities, and the appreciation of the mundane. It provides a unique perspective on human growth and change, making it a worthy addition to your game library. And number 4 we have Friends vs. Friends, a refreshing online PvP game that manages to captivate players with its addictive gameplay, unique deck building elements, and fast-paced matches. The game's premise is straightforward. Friends purchase cursed trading cards that can transform into weapons, leading to chaotic death matches. While the storyline is minimal, the diverse and charming cast of anthropomorphic animals adds depth to the characters. Each character comes with unique skills and buffs, making the gameplay enjoyable and engaging. The core gameplay revolves around 90s-style FPS deathmatches, available in 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 modes. However, Friends vs. Friends introduces a deck-building mechanic, where you construct a deck of cards with various effects, such as different weapons, speed boosts, and unconventional abilities. This card system adds depth to the matches and encourages strategic thinking. Choosing when to play certain cards or combining them for more powerful combos becomes a vital part of the game. The brilliance of Friends vs. Friends lies in its fast-paced, action-packed matches. The gameplay encourages constant movement, and the maps offer just the right balance of cover and obstacles. Rounds are short, lasting only a few minutes, allowing players to dive into match after match, resulting in a highly addictive experience. Unlocking additional characters and booster packs through experience points adds a sense of progression to the game. Friends vs. Friends continues to evolve with planned updates, including more maps, characters, and cards. Some minor issues like map availability in bot matches and lingering fire damage counters need addressing. The game's evolving nature means that there is room for improvement and expansion. Despite these minor issues, Friends vs. Friends excels in delivering a nostalgic yet modernized FPS experience. Its 90s-inspired aesthetics, colorful low-poly style, and catchy soundtrack create a captivating atmosphere that pays homage to classic deathmatch shooters. Friends vs. Friends is a delightful PvP shooter that offers a quick, fun, and addictive experience. Whether playing with friends or engaging in casual matches with strangers, it provides a blast of entertainment that keeps you coming back for more. At number 5 we have The Legend of Tianding, a game that delivers a great gaming experience by effortlessly achieving its aesthetic and storytelling goals in a compact 6-chapter narrative platformer. Set in colonial Taiwan in 1909 under Japanese rule, it immerses you in a world of oppression and resistance. As Liao Tianding, inspired by the legendary Robin Hood, you steal from the oppressive Japanese police to aid the impoverished locals. The game excels in weaving a gripping narrative within the constraints of its concise 6 chapters. While the plot may be somewhat predictable, it perfectly captures the heroism of its charismatic protagonist Tianding. His dedication to his people's welfare and his boyish charm make him instantly likable as you navigate the oppressive setting. Gameplay in The Legend of Tianding is a clever blend of a Kirby game disguised as Streets of Rage. The steal mechanic allows you to grab weapons from enemies during battle, adding depth to your fighting style. Weapons, each of its own durability, range from bamboo staffs to bazookas, creating dynamic and engaging encounters. However, the steal ability can be imprecise, occasionally disrupting combat fluidity. Yet, the game keeps you consistently engaged with its balanced platforming elements and frequent use of environmental hazards. Survival in prolonged fights requires constant situational awareness, as enemies can push you into hazards. The game brilliantly connects your generosity and heroism with gameplay by encouraging you to help beggars in the streets. Their gratitude rewards you with talismans that enhance your combat abilities, reinforcing the sense of fighting for a just cause. The unpredictability of weapon upgrades adds depth to the gameplay. The Legend of Tianding offers a memorable and immersive gaming experience with a rich narrative, engaging combat, and a unique art style. Its focus on heroism, cultural immersion, and innovative gameplay mechanics makes it an outstanding title worth experiencing. At number 6 we have SCP Secret Files, a game that introduces you to the enigmatic world of SCP, Secure, Contain, Protect, through an anthology of narrative-driven missions inspired by the SCP Wiki. As a newly recruited agent of the SCP Foundation, your role involves reviewing mission logs from other agents. This unique setup immerses you in the SCP universe, known for its horror, paranormal, and fantasy elements. The game offers 5 separate missions, each resembling a narrative-driven visual novel with occasional quick-time events and puzzles. While it may not be a typical horror game, the stories are diverse and feature unexpected twists. From exploring a children's storybook to investigating mysterious deaths in a power station, each mission offers a distinct experience. The SCP artifacts range from seemingly innocent items like an evil toaster to surreal concepts like an infinite desert, SCP-3890. SCP Secret Files delves into moral dilemmas as your character is exposed to the gruesome experiments conducted by the SCP Foundation. You'll make choices that influence certain aspects of the story, adding depth to the narrative. However, the game's main drawback is its limited interactivity. Areas are small, and the majority of your time is spent watching cutscenes. Despite this, the game excels in presenting 5 unique atmospheres, each with a supernatural undercurrent. SCP Secret Files serves as a fantastic entry point to the SCP universe, offering a well-explained introduction to its rules and closely adhering to the source material for each SCP artifact. While it lacks extensive gameplay, the game effectively conveys an eerie atmosphere in each mission. With a shortage of mainstream SCP-based games, SCP Secret Files is a valuable addition that caters to a variety of players, even if it may leave you wishing for more interactivity. At number 7 we have Souldiers, a captivating but challenging side-scrolling action RPG that offers both the best and worst of times. This hardcore adventure immerses you in a lush fantasy world with brutal difficulty and exceptional production values. However, it was marred by optimization issues and game-breaking bugs at launch. Many of these problems have been addressed, making it a highly enjoyable and rewarding experience for those who seek a formidable challenge. The game introduces you to Zarga, a medieval fantasy kingdom on the brink of war with Daddle. After a catastrophic event in a hidden cave, you find yourself in the realm of a Valkyrie, tasked with seeking the realm's guardian. While the narrative remains somewhat basic, the game's characters are its strong suit, offering a memorable and character-driven experience over its lengthy duration. Souldiers excels in challenging action combat, offering 3 distinct character classes with unique abilities and skill trees. Combat emphasizes skillful offense with limited defensive options, requiring you to exploit openings to attack foes. Elemental affinities add depth to both combat and exploration, as you manipulate the environment to your advantage. The game's extensive platforming segments contribute to the sense of exploration and offer challenging gameplay. Souldiers' stunning pixel art graphics brings its sprawling world to life, and its musical score complements the atmosphere effectively. Despite its many strengths, technical issues and optimization problems marred its launch. Many early players encountered game-breaking bugs, while frame rate drops and slowdowns affected overall performance. Whether Souldiers is a triumph or a disappointment largely depends on whether you were an early adopter. The game's post-launch patches have resolved several issues, making it a superbly high-quality but challenging experience. The memorable journey and promise of a sequel make it an exciting adventure, especially for those willing to give it a second chance. At number 8 we have Prodeus, a love letter to the golden era of first-person shooters. This game is a thrilling throwback to classic boomer shooters like Doom. In Prodeus, you step into the shoes of a relentless warrior on a mission to confront hordes of demons and adversaries. Armed with a rich arsenal of traditional and unconventional weapons, the game captures the essence of fast-paced, action-packed gameplay that defined early shooters. The game thrusts you in the thick of the action, offering minimal narrative and maximum intensity. You start with just your fists, quickly acquiring an array of weapons to conquer meticulously designed handcrafted maps. Prodeus shines in its level design, with each level introducing fresh ideas and challenges. The game keeps you engaged by surprising you with unexpected enemy encounters and high-octane combat sequences. Levels transition through diverse environments, evolving from industrial and sci-fi settings to more otherworldly landscapes. Portals transport you to new realms, and the level design adapts and transforms as you progress. Prodeus is a constant thrill ride, ensuring an exhilarating and electrifying experience. The game features an array of weapons, each offering a visually and orally satisfying experience. The inclusion of alternate fire modes for these weapons enhances the gameplay depth, allowing you to adapt your tactics to different situations. Prodeus could see improvement in enemy diversity, as later stages may feel somewhat repetitive. Some additional enemy types can add variety and freshness to the gameplay experience. To access some weapons, you'll need to collect hidden ore throughout the maps, used as currency to purchase new weapons and upgrades. While this adds an element of exploration and replayability, some players may prefer discovering new weapons through natural progression. Visually, Prodeus marries retro-pixelated aesthetics with modern lighting and techniques. Players have the freedom to customize the weapon's visuals, allowing them to choose between a nostalgic pixelated look or a more contemporary appearance with 3D models. Prodeus is a love letter to classic FPS games, offering exceptional level design, satisfying gunplay, striking visuals, and customization options. And that's all for this bundle. Another great month for Humble Monthly. All of these games look fun to play, but games that really stood out to me are WWE 2K23, The Legend of Tianding, SCP Secret Files, and Prodeus. What about yours? I would highly recommend this bundle anyway. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more bundle content, and I look forward to connecting with you in the upcoming video.